We should move on. Where to go? Further south, further east, further west. Where? We came from the north.
Big cavern.
Came from the north.
Laura, that's a really low wisdom save.
Okay.
Does your blade come into being?
My blade has been in being. I pulled it out at the beginning of the fight.
Gotcha.
So where are we going? Like I asked, are we gonna like?
So we came from the north. You, Calder, looked off to the
everywhere. It's
other side and saw that it met up with, or you figured it met up with a place. Looped back.
I will, indicate the direction in a way that Charlotte can understand. I believe that those stairs. I'll indicate where the stairs are, and I believe, and if I'm correct, they loop there. They lead up to the passageways that would have. Connect that large chamber with the river.
Yeah, you can't see what he is seeing, but you can tell that he is pointing to the west and saying, "I'm pretty sure that direction. If we went back up those stairs and in that direction, that's where we came from."
All right, so that leaves east or south?
I'm like south is through the mushrooms, so I'm whatever.
So I guess
what's the worst that could happen?
So if south is through the mushrooms, then that leaves east. So let's check out the east.
Okay, I go east.
Okay. Possibly frustratingly, you find that is not actually another passage. It's just a...
Oh, the shadows are making it look weird?
Just a really big pillar, yeah. You can get around it, but you're still in the same spot. Although there is another very high, like 20-foot ledge.
Is that ledge up or down?
It's up.
Okay.
So, there is a ledge where Charlotte is and where Laura can see, and it goes up about 20, 25 feet. You could get up there with either a spider climb spell or an athletics check. So that's a thing you could do. Meepo's gonna move along with Calder. What's Clarion doing at the moment?
Clarion's following everybody else. I mean, that's literally what's happening. Ooh, that did not work.
I got you.
Yes.
Yeah, no problem.
I would like to attempt to climb the ledge.
Okay. It's not going to be a difficult athletics check. It's not like a sheer incline. It's a pretty decent slope. So give me like a DC 10 athletics.
Okay, I'm giving myself a -2 because I still have the sword out.
I'll take it.
Don't matter.
It's not actually a crit, but yeah, you're able to like chunk the sword into the hill, and just like, yeah, easy peasy. I'm not even gonna at this point. I'm not even gonna charge you double movement. Go ahead and get up there.
Sure. I don't know where I'm going.
Yeah, no, you get up there and you see there's another passage to the north. And are you going to continue up that way without any of your friends, or are you going to do something else? I'm
going to totally tell them, yo, it keeps going north and that way, the way that you guys were walking, the way that we were all walking. You want me to just like sit up here? I'm going to sit on the edge and like dangle my feet over the edge and just like
Oh no.
All right.
Dangle some rope.
I don't have rope.
I've got some rope up here, but I don't know if you would have my help because I'm a Spaniard. Never mind. Anyway, moving on.
Actually, let me check. I don't think I have rope.
Another old reference. Okay.
That's not that old.
I do have rope.
It's pretty old.
90s. It's 90s.
So
late 80s. One big pick.
Does
okay,
Laura
I do
have rope?
I just don't have anything to tie it to, and you guys will pull me down.
I do not have rope. I lied.
You said it just goes north, right?
Like there's a north passageway, and like I walk along the ridge, like so it's parallel to the ground.
Yeah.
And I'll see if it goes like if it slopes down at any place.
It doesn't.
Do you see any signs of architecture?
There's a lot of rock, dude.
It's mostly rock.
What about continuing along? Like I'm keeping my hand on the incline and just like walking along the ridge here.
There's a whole lot more rock. Yeah, no, you can keep going.
I am not letting Charlotte wander off alone.
Oh, hell no. None of us are. Come on.
Oh, I'm going to go ahead and...
is
hold on.
wandering blind as she
Hold
can
on.
be.
Okay, so quick thing. First off, M, is Lore going back down the slope?
No, I'm like
Okay.
looking to see if this slope starts, like if it starts getting like an incline to let if other people could get up here, or if this is just an over. These are my gardens.
Give me a survival check. You might be able to find a good path up. Who's crackling something?
Sorry, that was me.
Okay, no problem. Just wanted to make sure it wasn't my audio just completely spazzing out.
This looks like one.
So, M, you are able to look at a spot and you can tell that this is the best spot for someone to climb up the incline. You know for sure. You see an absolutely stable route right there going up the incline. Who are you giving this knowledge to? To whom are you saying?
Okay, so I do have rope, right?
Yes.
So I'm like, okay, do you guys want to come up here? I can come down. Like, it's kind of boring.
I've got the best path, like right here. I know.
Yeah, I can totally. It'll be easy, simple, nothing. Like, you guys can come up. I do have rope, but like I said, you can't all do it at once because I will go flying. I'm not like super heavy.
Like I'm not even wearing armor. I could do it first.
Yeah, okay. I'm like, that works. Yeah, let me throw the rope down. There's like this route right there. It's a little bit up above you. Like out here.
I'll punch her.
About 2 feet to your left.
Why not just
got it?
So spider climb.
Make an athletics check with disadvantage.
All right.
But it's a low DC because you have a rope. It's a low DC because you have a rope, but you do get disadvantage because you're dealing with faulty info. No, absolutely not. You get okay. Hold on. I would really like very much, Gale, for you to tell me what are the consequences of you failing this, not by more than 5. You failed it by 4. It was a DC 10. You failed it by 1. It was DC 10. So you didn't fail it by a lot. You tell me what are the consequences of you failing this check.
I think Charlotte gets about 5 feet up, like makes it like feet or 5 feet up from where she started. And like this looks like hewn rock, but this portion had a lot of like dust and sediment on it, and it just slips under her feet, and so she face plants and slides back down. Like, doesn't hurt herself. She just like back down to the bottom like
it's not dignified.
Lord! What the fuck? It's not my fault that you missed the step.
She's blind!
I'm trying to look. I'm not like carrying her up the thing. This is the best I got.
Guys,
I'm dying.
What?
We're both ladies.
Ladies.
Thank you.
Yes.
I'm dying again.
Oh my dear noble peers of the feminine persuasion, there's a door.
Well, how the fuck was I supposed to know that?
I literally can't see on that floor anymore because I'm on a different one.
I think we have our moment to do in comic form.
I'd like to make a quick statement here. If you are on a different incline, you cannot see the lower incline at all.
Charlotte's gonna be petty and try to pull the rope.
You're right. Hold on, let me see if I can fix that. Hold on, I think I can fix that.
That's not how inclines work.
Okay, that's much better.
Okay,
yeah, okay.
It was closed for some reason, like it was a big old door.
So Charlotte's gonna be a little petty and yank on the rope.
Oh, I'm gonna go flying. I'm not
like...
even gonna. Yeah, I just walk.
Take 2d6 damage.
Over here.
Can I just take 2 damage as I slide on my face?
Yes, I'm fine with that.
In my shirt instead.
Yes, I'm fine with that.
Calder can't help himself. He just starts laughing.
I kick Calder.
We're just squabbling.
Rob, move Meepo. He's not that far behind us.
Meepo, come save me from these
Say
wonderful
something.
people.
Say
I have a-
something.
I have
Meepo,
a
save me from
thing.
these wonderful people.
I have a thing.
That's correct.
Really quick. As
Laura, I love you.
as Laura's sliding down, and I'm gonna let everyone sort of get in here. As Laura's sliding down, the ground under your feet sort of starts to shift, and you start to feel a little bit of a rumble, and then Laura crashes into the ground, and I'm not gonna force a save, but some people, including Meepo, are going to be swallowed into a crevice that opens in the ground.
I mean, I'm prone. I haven't gotten up yet.
Then
I'm
in that
now
case,
we're in the same area.
yeah, I know my players well enough to know that some of you at least will be like, oh yeah, I totally fall into the horrible crevice that just opened up. Yes, and I want to be clear, this is a direct consequence as Laura comes down the incline, like she hits the ground and like it's less solid than you initially thought it was. It held your weight when you were standing on it. It doesn't hold your weight when your face is impacting it at several meters per second.
After I already fell on it, yeah.
After you already fell on it.
Would you like a save?
I would like to do a save.
Yes. That said, Meepo will not make the save, so Meepo is going to fall into the crevice. That is a kind of a railroady plot thing, but it's going to happen one way or the other.
F for Meepo.
Okay, so
If you're
what am I
prone,
using to
believe-
do the save? How do I do the save?
Make a dexterity save. You're looking for a 16.
Alright, give
I'm
myself
giving disadvantage because of prone.
Wait, before anyone rolls anything, do not roll anything yet. Do we have
Yeah, I failed
anything
at that
in
anyway.
chat at
That
the
didn't
moment?
Go into chat. Why did not save?
I think we had a +2, but I don't know if anybody used it in the last fight.
Let's give the first person to roll this a +2. I'm fine with that. Who's rolling first?
We're gonna make Olivia roll first.
Gail,
Yeah.
roll first.
All right. Disadvantage,
and
but
the
with
second
Kistrel
one
just
also
gave a
gets
second. Yes, +2 as well. Well done. Thank you very much, Kistrel. Unfortunate. Clarion is able
Clarion
to.
gets a 22 because of the +2.
Yes. Calder is sucked down.
it's because Lore kicked him and he's like off balance.
Yeah, I'm
That
really
is-
sad about that 20.
You dropped a 20. I'm gonna go ahead and give you the anyway, just because. But yeah, it's kind of, it always sucks to get a 20 on disadvantage, doesn't it?
Oh, you kidding? I like failing. It's more fun.
And I love Calder.
Y'all need
Hold
to
on,
play
I have to
with me
go
one of
into
these
the
days.
table only to see Calder's FFFFUU.
Am I the only one who didn't fall?
I think
Yeah.
you
Hi,
are.
Clarion.
No, I'm alone.
You're also in the middle of the formation that doesn't fall. You somehow don't fall, and you're in the middle of the formation.
I know.
Like a
How
crack.
did I?
It's like
So-
a cracked crevice, and it makes like a semicircle around Clarion.
Basically, yeah. Clarion
My
is
Chevy
by
Chev's
divine
kinda life.
providence. So,
Clarion's life.
what does Clarion do? Because I'm about to pull up another map in a moment, but I need to know where Clarion's at when I pull up this other map.
I would
Clarion
like-
is Clarion is kind of like he kind of steps back away from the edge. He goes, ah! And then like kind of leans over, and goes, guys.
There's a lot of dust. Like when you go, God.
Well, I lean over and cough. Then let me cough for you. I'm really good at it. It's an asthmatic. Guys.
The
Um,
last of Lore's rope goes.
I'm still holding on to the other end.
You're holding onto both ends of the rope, so
No, I'm holding on to one of the rope too, but it's just like the end of it.
Yeah.
So those of you who fell, go ahead and roll me 3d10 for the damage, please.
Okay, how far and long is the fall?
It's tough to tell. What's the reason for the question?
Do I have enough time to cast a non-reaction spell?
Which spell?
Spider climb. It takes an action. Do I have an action?
Yes, you have an action.
Then I'm going to cast Spider Climb on myself and try to stick a limb to some sort of wall.
You stick to a whole lot of loose rocks. Sorry.
There's no
I tried. I even hesitated, like, in a dramatic way.
Are we falling 30 feet?
I'm giving you 3d10 damage, yes. Bludgeoning from the rocks and shit, but yes.
Then I'm gonna misty step, but because it's a bonus, and just like up and just sort of awkwardly fall next to where Clarion is.
Yeah, I'm 100% on board with that. Give me 1d6 points of damage from before you're able to misty step. But yeah, I think that's a good workaround.
All of the shit we're falling with. Gotcha.
Yeah, because there is you get clocked in the head by a giant fuck all rock. But like, yeah, I like the misty step idea. So only 1d6 on that one.
So basically, I fall 10 feet and go, and so I teleport, and but it preserves the momentum for me falling 10 feet. So.
Em, what's up?
I'm gonna also Misty Step, but I'm going to Misty Step so that Charlotte lands on me.
Excellent. Let's say
I figured I'd just take the 3d10 damage from Charlotte.
Or take half?
I'll let you halvesies it out. Sure, why not? But I'm gonna round it up because I'm a terrible DM.
Well, 1d10 plus 3d10, 4d10 split.
I just see that Charlotte took 13. I was just gonna split it to 7 and 7 because even though it's rounding up, I'm the DM, so I'm gonna do that
instead of me taking the 9, right?
Yeah, 7 and 7 is fine. No, I think that's fine.
That doesn't even get past my ward.
So you land on Lore, but Lore takes the brunt of your shield, essentially. Lore's like, yeah. I got you, and catches your shield instead of you, essentially.
You also managed to not get hurt on either of the 2 great swords that she's currently carrying. One in hand and one on back.
Just kind of hit and roll off in different directions.
Excellent.
Hey, Clarion!
And then the rope hits you in the head.
Hey, Clarion, what are you doing? You're all alone in an underground starfield.
I'm not all alone. Calder misty stepped next to me and fell next to me instead of down.
Oh no, is Meepo up?
Meepo, I didn't give Meepo a save, so I'm not going to deal damage to him either because he's an NPC and I can do shit like that.
He's rolling like an armadillo made of steel.
Exactly.
He's also used to cave shit.
So we've got who's up top and who's down below now?
Me and Clarion should be up top. Everyone else should be below.
Excellent. Yeah. So what do we do from here?
And I had sidestepped, so I'll put myself there.
Now, Lore, your rope was 50 feet?
It's a 50-foot rope.
Your rope was insufficient in length to get from where you were to where you are. So, like, this was a diagonal slope of more than 50 feet. Like... those of you who are currently moving, is that a thing I should be resolving right now?
No, I'm sorry.
No, they're just measuring.
To delineate.
Okay. Just making sure.
Yeah.
So when I was up on top, I used my rope to try to help Charlotte up. Charlotte did not get all the way up. Instead, pulled me down along with the rest of my rope. And then we fell into a hole along with the rest of my rope.
Yes. Yes, that is exactly what happened. Ooh, I'm getting some... All right, there we go.
All right.
That is exactly what happened. Yes. It always sucks to be trying to help someone up and then get pulled in after them. Clarion, I want to talk to Clarion and Calder exclusively for the moment. What are the two of you doing? And I'm gonna ask, and I know this is tough, but I'm gonna ask that Em and Olivia just try really hard not to include anything. What are we doing up here in the Glitterhame?
Oh my God, Calder! Oh,
I'm up on my feet and looking down where what the hole is to try and see them.
Can you see them?
You cannot. It's really dusty.
60.
It's just too dusty. I can't see anything.
Oh God.
I will.
Can I
look
cast
around,
a message down there? Would they be able to get a message?
That was the banana phone, by the way. Yes, you can totally message.
I am looking for something large and reasonably heavy nearby.
There are lots of rocks.
So I'm gonna banana phone Lore.
There are lots of rocks, but like, is there a rock?
Gale, why are because is
messages blocked by rocks?
There's a hole.
There's a hole.
If you don't have a clear line of sight, if there's a certain amount of stone in the way, it won't go.
That's not.
So it's up to the DM.
I'm gonna. That's a good thought. Tell me, Clarion. Are you just trying to message from wherever you are, or are you trying to position yourself in a particular way?
I'm like over the hole, like I'm on my hands and knees.
I'll let it happen.
With my head over the hole.
I'll allow it. That's another really old reference. I'll allow it. Go for it. Yeah, you can send your message. Who and one sentence. One sentence.
Are you guys okay at Lore?
At Lore. Lore, you get one sentence back.
Oh, she fell on me.
Excellent. What happens next? Actually, hold on. Clarion, that was a whole ass cast. Calder, what are you up to while Clarion is casting message?
I'm looking for like the largest rock I can find within like 20 feet of the hole. So
yeah, you can find something pretty big. Like the ground here kind of really once like that one like keystone was taken out, this whole area was pretty messed up. So you can find a boulder pretty close by.
I have a lot of rope. I will start using one of the big ones as an anchor and like set about getting ready to like use it as an anchor so I can hook the other side of the rope down.
No problem. So you're able to wrap something around a stable base so that if you need to lower yourself down, you can. No problem. Folks who are down below, holy crap. It's like really, really, really dusty and it's really tough to deal with. And I'm going to go ahead and while the viewers are none the wiser, I'm going to go ahead and try to pull up the right battle map that I need.
Uh-oh.
I mean
the right map that I mean, not battle map. There's not necessarily going to be battle. It's just a map, not necessarily a battle map.
Anyone else getting antlion vibes?
Like I'm listening for anybody else who fell in with us. Like I know Lore's here. I found Lore.
Yeah, I'm gonna start looking for Meepo.
Yeah, you're able to find Meepo pretty fine. He actually looks like he was not hurt, like he was some sort of metal armadillo. Adorable,
like Meepo, adorable moment where his head like pops out of a bunch of like gravel and dust and looks around.
So,
typical. Of course, this was gonna happen. I should have known.
I
when I climbed up the thing, I would have. It would have. Oh God, why did I do that?
I'm not sorry.
Yeah, I know. I know you're not sorry. You're never sorry.
I was sorry that one time.
No, Nessie, I want this for you. You don't deserve to be sorry. I knew that this was going to happen. I shouldn't have tried anything.
You know, I mean, maybe we found
when I try things.
Maybe
you totally cut out there.
You cut out for a second. One more time, Gale.
I would say maybe we lucked out, and this is the forge. Does it look like a forge around us?
It looks like a lot of dust at the moment. I'm going to go ahead and go back to the end game. There we go.
It looks like a lot of dust because the DM hasn't put the map up yet. I don't understand it.
So, those of you who are on the map should be able to see it now.
It's super dusty.
But I am changing something really quick. Like I did in the Sunless Citadel. Give me just a moment.
Taking the rats away?
That is a solid wall. Okay.
What is a solid?
Okay, I'm waiting for there.
Oh,
That's
okay.
a solid wall.
Right,
Okay,
right
cool.
above where Laura is, there was a passage going up. It is a solid wall. Again, just adjusting things to suit my needs. So
Seems legit.
you find yourselves at the bottom of a waterfall. Like over to the left there's a really loud, really not like Niagara, obviously, but it's a pretty decent drop. You can tell that you fell pretty far,
Okay.
and you find yourself in this kind of, well, it's another cavern underneath you, but underneath a bunch of rubble. What do you
Okay.
do?
Well,
I
I
stand
think-
up.
yeah, standing
Yep.
good. I look up. I'm like, do I see the hole?
You can see the hole in the ceiling that leads up to where you went. Yes, and it seems to be like it's dark up there, but it seems fairly unobstructed.
Everything's dark. This is
True.
what dark vision is.
True.
Hashtag gray plane. Okay, I'm okay. I look to my two compatriots and go, okay, so I'm gonna do something real stupid right now. You have 2 seconds to say no, don't do it. 1, 2, okay.
I move towards Meepo, wherever we heard Meepo. Just doop.
Meepo's
Okay,
directly
I'm
above
gonna-
you.
I'm gonna stand under like where the hole is, and I'm gonna go, oi, hey, you just gonna leave us down here by ourselves? The fuck?
I'm gonna say that those of you up at the top are able to hear it, but it's definitely far away. Like you can hear an echo of, "Are you gonna leave us down here?"
All right.
We can also hear the
I am gonna be shouting pretty
waterfall, right?
loudly.
Yeah.
I am now like lashing the ends of ropes together to knot ropes down.
Clarion, what are you up to?
Because I explicitly have more than one 50-foot length of
You
rope.
do indeed. Clarion, what are you up to?
I would probably cast ring banana phone again at Lore and be like, what's down there?
I'm gonna do like a quick look around real quick. What is over on this side?
At the moment, you see more caves, but as you go over to that side, you see an honest-to-God door. You see 2 honest-to-God doors. Also, I have some box text.
Before you box text.
Go ahead.
Before you box text. We got a waterfall and some caves and some doors.
A loud waterfall spills down the northwest wall of this cavern into a deep pool. The rocky walls glisten with spray, and a weird array of colorful minerals and strange lichens, not like dangerous molds, lend an unearthly beauty to the spot. Like after the dust settles, you're like, holy shit, like we should build a vacation home here. A fast-moving stream runs south from the pool in the base of the falls, and a nearby natural passage leads in the same direction. A set of narrow stairs cut into the rock wind up. That's not a thing because I deleted that, so don't bother with that. Two old wooden.
Faces the north.
Yes, a totally blank wall with absolutely nothing on it faces to the north, and 2 old wooden doors stand in a wall of dressed stone to the east, which is where Lore is at. I like being transparent with how I modify things.
I'm gonna walk back to my friends because I'm not gonna like leave the blind chick alone.
Good call, probably.
On my next round, I'm gonna banana ring again and be like, "We're coming down to you. Calder's got rope."
Who are you sending that to? Because they get a sentence back.
Lore?
Lore, what do you say back? 1 sentence.
I am not going to be a landing pillow this time.
Calder.
I turn back to Calder. Land on Lore.
I'll do my level best. I will hurl the rope down.
Calder and Clarion get a athletics check, DC 10, because you have rope to get down, but also you are like, you have a bard and stuff. No, bards don't do the thing to right, they don't do the thing to skill checks, do they?
What do you mean?
No, sad face. You all get to the two of you get to have an athletics check on the way down.
You could inspire.
You could inspire.
Calder, you can't inspire yourself. You can inspire Calder.
Do the thing. Do the
Calder,
thing.
Calder, you can do it. You can.
Yeah, let
do
me
it.
inspire you.
All right. What does inspire add?
I'm
Thank you,
very
Neo Dreams. I
inspiring.
appreciate you.
A D6 or a D8?
Neo Dreams referred to me as Mr. Cunningham. That means they're probably a student.
You roll a d6 and you add the number to one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw that was just made.
So does
And then you add a D6.
Well, so does an 11 pass?
An 11 does not pass. Add the thing.
Add roll another. Oh God.
Yes. Okay.
Does
You
the
do
15
manage. You do manage.
I can do the thing.
Yeah. You know what I'm gonna do?
Let's get down to business. Go ahead.
I'm gonna use my spider climb scroll to get down the rope.
Excellent. You managed to use a whole ass consumable item to get down without an athletics check. Yes,
Yeah,
so
less
that's
than an
true.
hour.
So you get down without a check, no problem. I'm gonna go ahead and
Let's be
add
honest,
the two of you.
I was gonna kill myself. That would be the time I would have done a one.
that would have been the time.
Roll a d20 as proof.
I
Yeah, but
prefer
now
to
how much
do-
is
Roll a 1d20 as proof. Oh God, this is gonna be what I'm gonna get a 20. Now I gotta.
Probably still would
But
have made
that
it.
doesn't count because that wasn't rolled at the time I needed it.
Sure.
Just
I,
kneeling.
hypothetically, we
I
could.
will- I will do my level best to land almost on Lore, but will not.
There will be a sword pointed upwards.
That would be why I would not.
Washing
So-
the dust off of my face.
Yeah, we're gonna like. I will attempt to continuously despore. And
Oh no!
I
At
guess
this point, the spores are more or less gone. You had a really nice dust bath a second ago.
yeah, now I'm gonna have a really
Exfoliating.
nice ice water bath.
We have 20 minutes left in the session. What do you do, my friends?
I'm gonna go knock on one of those doors.
Show
I
me
was-
which door you knock on.
The southern one.
Go over there. Excellent. I'm
I
actually
will
gonna.
let them know before I start walking over, so they can stop me if they feel like I shouldn't.
I'm gonna touch her and cure wounds,
Do
just
it.
in case.
Yeah, cast it. Probably a good
Aw.
plan.
So nice, thank you. I'm gonna go knock on his door now. Bye.
I know. I'm just like really like. Hold on. That's not what I was. Well,
It'll
I
probably
accidentally
go
put it in
badly,
there
but-
instead of the thing. Is that?
You
Hello?
knock on the door, and it
Okay, let me-
breaks down at your touch.
Okay,
I got it.
cool.
This is an
Lord, you're
old,
swole.
rotted door. Like, you go to knock on it, and like the moment your fist makes an impact, like the whole thing goes.
Ew.
So I'm gonna go ahead and
Rotted
open
wood
that.
is awful.
I stop and I go typical.
I'm just like.
Apparently, my dark vision is giving me like 3 chambers in.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yes, a little bit.
That's giving me 3 chambers in.
Well, yes, because those 3 chambers, when you look into those areas, this was clearly like a dwarven working space, but like a long time ago. You see workbenches. This isn't the space for like smithing and making weapons, but these 3 rooms that you go into, those 3 chambers that you can see, are like for fine work, like filigree and jewelry and that sort of thing. Like you definitely find what was once an ancient like dwarf, not forge, but artisanal space. And you're able to find, let's say, 200 gold worth of material that you can bring back if you are interested in robbing the place.
We also had a toss a coin that we didn't get earlier.
With that toss a coin, so 210.
I mean, we're gonna loot it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And by we, I mean like my creepy eyes and I are gonna go loot it.
I went back to Charlotte so that I can get her anywhere, help her get anywhere she needs to go, because Laura just went fuck on.
I did say I was going. You could have stopped me.
Yeah.
So I have a question.
Yes.
Does Clarion say that's what Clarion's doing?
Clary, well, I was trying to, but I would have come back and been like, you would have said I'm going on. I would have cured wounds, and then I would have turned back to Charlotte and said, you want to follow? I guess that's what I would have done. Everything kind of got all crazy.
I'm saying nothing as I go over to the other door and open and peek through
The other door, Calder, when you open it up, is what was probably once a storage room, but it looks like it was ransacked probably decades or centuries ago. Like, this was definitely, like, probably maybe some food storage, but mostly tools and stuff. But the orcs that came here and destroyed Durgadin's, area definitely ransacked this area. You really don't find anything other than broken wood here.
Yeah, this looks like a storehouse, probably of dwarven make.
You definitely know this. Sorry, Gail. This is definitely the right place. Like, you're able to tell. You know Barnabas. You know what dwarven architecture looks like. This is definitely like a side room of a forge, and it's probable that the Glitterhame might have been part of this, but it's clearly not been in use for a long time, and everything of value in those crates has been long since looted.
All right. So this southern passageway looks the most promising at the moment.
There is indeed a southern passageway there where Calder is indicated.
Because I didn't see any doors when I peeked into the other rooms.
Yeah, Charlotte's gonna stand up, say a phrase in Dwarvish, and take Clarion's the crook of their arm.
I kind of just apologize and then lead us forward.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and unlock your movement. Oh, it's already unlocked. Excellent. So go ahead.
Where are we going?
Do we want to take a moment to breathe, or I'm not saying a full rest, but maybe an hour to get swoops back online?
Yeah, that's probably if you want.
Yeah, I can do Song of Rest so that everybody has extra health.
You don't seem to be in any immediate danger.
A short rest would certainly be warranted. I still I could use some spell slots, but I'm okay for the moment.
All right, then let me do a
under normal circumstances, I would do the long rest and end the session here. However, I'm going to go ahead and say, just for the purposes of this session, the short rest cures any wounds that you've got. Don't bother spending any HP. Let's move forward. Does anybody have anything? You're going to be summoning back swoops, I imagine, during this short rest. So we'll go ahead and put swoops back in here, because I really want to push forward in this if we can.
And then I also use my wizard short rest thing to get a slot back.
Yes.
Okay. Done and done.
No. Now that I think about it, you're spending an hour bringing...
Let me double check if it's an hour.
I think you have a choice between the two. You tell me, though.
Okay. Well, then I would do swoops and not
okay. So you get swoops back, but you don't get the other benefit. Yeah.
Okay.
Crap. I was doing a thing.
I will take the moment to convert my darkness spell into spell points, and then
no problem.
And then a spell point back into a spell slot.
Okay. So once you have that time to rest, what is your plan?
South. South is the only passage that exists at the moment because there's certainly nothing north of us.
Go ahead and move
Nothing at
yourselves
all.
down. I'll follow with Meepo.
Ooh, a bridge.
There is indeed a bridge. The water continues you should be able to see a whitewater there. It is moving towards the right. The bridge is nice and solid. God, what is with this module sometimes? I'm gonna go ahead and take that bottom bit there that you can probably see right now, Calder, and remove it because there is literally nothing in any of those rooms.
Oh wow!
So I'm gonna deal with that right now.
We will deliberately waste your time.
There, yeah. I don't like bad mouthing modules, but there's nothing down there.
I don't mind empty spaces, and I do not mind empty spaces in modules. My issue is that if your characters aren't doing the most interesting thing of that moment, and the nothing that they're doing doesn't serve to make the other parts more interesting, then what's the point?
Go ahead and keep moving yourselves forward, by the way. So yes, there is a definite like man-made or dwarf-made bridge there. And as you move forward, there is a staircase that leads up, and Meepo will go ahead and stick close to Calder. I'm going to pause right now. Pause, please.
I would like a way to maximize my fields of vision.
Anyone who is behind Calder and Meepo, please move to where you want to be, because I know you were all sort of moving together.
So we're basically setting party order right now.
Yes.
And Swoops is hanging on my necklace.
And Swoops
with me.
is on your necklace with you. Excellent. So, when Calder gets close to the edge, he sees, as he's coming up the stairs, and I'm going to move everyone just a little bit back for a second because I want Calder to make a decision.
Sure.
You see 15 feet in front of you. There is a fish that, as you are watching, kind of flops out off of the fast-moving water, right? Sometimes fish flop out. Mm-hmm. And it flops there, 15 feet away from you. And it just kind of flop, 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 like a magic harp. Flop, 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 flop.
I will mage hand to push it back into the water because I'm not a monster.
No problem. You push it back into the water. And then, as you were, I assume, doing before moving forward,
I will nod at it and say a slight prayer to the goddess of magic because it's what I do.
I wanted to give you that chance. Now, we have 10 minutes left, and as you do that, you walk forward and you go, "Oh, friend cave fish, I will push you back into the water." You see that stalactite or that stalagmite that's a little bit below you?
Yeah, that big one.
It erupts into tentacles and reaches for you and Meepo and Clarion. And that, my friends, is where we are ending this session.
It was Antlion vibes.
You do indeed find yourselves in the cavern of a roper.
Yeah.
And we will be rolling initiative for that particular encounter at the very first thing next session.